It's another one. We're doing it again Monday, April the 11th, 2022, baby. What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back, boys and girls. Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So-So production. Fucking Monday, baby. Rock and roll. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you're all safe and sound wherever you are in and around this beautiful planet we call the blue marble, floating in the sky, doing it, no big deal. Lots of exciting things went down over the weekend, man. We'll get into it. But I've been thinking, been writing, and thinking and writing. I'm excited. Obviously, tomorrow night's going to be my first night going up on stage. Hella stoked for that. Thank you very much. Again, whoever's been a part of this journey, thank you very much from the get-go, or has been with me if you're just joining us today. Boy is on a journey, and I know you are on a journey too. Wherever you are on your path, I wish you the best of luck. Send you all big hearts, positive energy, good vibrations all day, every day. Let's get into it. What have I been thinking about, man? It's been a time where I've had to really sit down and think of what's comedy like? What's comedy like? What's it like to be a comic? And I had to sit down and think hard and long about this, but I finally got an answer. I'm pretty sure we got down to the bottom of it. Want to know what y'all think out there. If I were to say, what's comedy like? What's being a comic like? Getting into it, if I had to narrow it down, I'd say comedy is pretty much exactly like being pregnant. I know what you're thinking. How could it be like being pregnant? Well, we'll get into it, but it's exactly like pregnancy. I completely understand what women go through now that I've been trying to do this for the past year and a half now. We're going on still. We'll get into it, baby. Don't worry about it. We'll get into it. I'll explain how it's exactly like pregnancy, if not sometimes even more difficult, more challenging. But let's break it down. How is it like pregnancy, being a comic or wanting to get into comedy? Well, being pregnant, what are you doing there? You're waiting there for about 9 months. You're 9 months, your body's going through changes, For 9 months, your body goes through changes as a comic, or a wannabe comic at this stage, but hey, one baby step at a time, and we'll get there. It's exactly like that. My body went through changes. I gained a couple of pounds, lost a couple of pounds, Exactly like pregnancy. I know. It's right in front of your eyes. And what else, man? What else? If you're pregnant, all of a sudden, you end up getting cravings. Oh, what am I gonna have right now? The baby wants pizza. I want pizza. Oh, baby wants ice cream. I want some ice cream. Well, guess what? Ladies, fam, whenever I'm high, whenever I'm writing, I get the munchies all the time. So, craving ice cream and pizza left, right, and center. Same. Literally, it's like same. So that feels good. Ladies, I get you now. During pregnancy, you're craving things. I'm getting cravings on a regular basis, doc. I'm getting cravings in the mornings, afternoons, and evenings. What else? When you're pregnant, your hormones are changing. Maybe you might get a little bit gassy. Guess what, ladies? I'm always gassy. So we got that in common too. I'm telling you, by the time we finish breaking this down, you'll be like, you know what? If I had to compare pregnancy to one thing, it'd be comedy, and it's exactly like comedy. And we'll get into it. Man. But if you're pregnant out there, you're considering things. You're thinking about the future. You're thinking about the present. You're thinking about the past. As a comic, constantly thinking about the past, present, and future. Samesies. Exactly. I know. So similar. How do we miss this? Being pregnant. Getting pregnant. Well, here's the thing. It takes forever to get pregnant, too. It's not just like an instant where you go through a lifetime. Until you reach a certain point in life where you're like, you know what, it's time for me to get pregnant. It's time for me to become a prego. And you find yourself a man, or if you're a man, you find yourself a lady. And it's taken years, maybe, I don't know, it's hopefully minimum 18 years, hopefully, Hopefully in sometime during your mid-20s or early 30s, but that's just me being hopeful. What do I know? I know being hopeful pays off. I know being optimistic pays off, but that's exactly it. You took maybe 18, 25, 30 years of your life. You prepared, you know, you made sacrifices. What do I do? What do I don't do? Where do I go? Where do I not go? Who do I associate with? Who do I not associate with? Same Z's as a comic or a wannabe comic. Storyteller at the time. Doing it. Same Z's, sacrifices. It took forever. And then finally you meet your partner. And then, you know, you go ahead and get pregnant. All of a sudden you start thinking about your baby. Oh man. Hope the baby turns out okay, you know? The same thought goes through my head. Hope the jokes turn out okay, you know? You're thinking, oh man, I hope the baby's safe and sound and I hope they're being well received in society. Well, I hope my jokes are well received in society all day, every day. So, same Z's. Feel me? Like, man, I wonder who my kid's gonna grow up and hang out with, you know? Is he gonna hang out with a bad crowd? Is he gonna go, you know, out by the corner late at night, hanging with the big boys, trying to sell some, you know, trying to shoot dice, get influenced in whichever way. And I think about the same thing. I'm like, man, I wonder what my jokes are going to turn into. I wonder where they're going to go. Are they going to grow up to go out to the corner in the middle of the night, hang out with different crowds, you know, sell a couple of things, buy a couple of things, worry about that kind of shit all the time. But that's just me. That's that innate feel. Yeah, I get it now. I think. I know, God damn it, I know. It's the same. It's literally the same. And it's painful. It's painful. Once you even go through the postpartum depression, you've given birth. Now you're, oh, where's the baby? It's so, you know, I've had it inside me for so long, but now it's a part of me. It's still a part of me, but it's out there. Guess what? Jokes. Literally, it's like giving birth. Every day. Give birth, and it's out there, and you're like, oh man, feels good that it's out there. Means we developed something, but the same way you're like, man, all right, can't put all your hopes in one basket or egg, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, different baskets, different eggs, and that's why you have multiple babies. That's why you have multiple jokes. Again, sames. Man, can't believe we didn't connect the dots earlier. Right in front of our eyes. It's right there. What's pregnancy like? How can we relate? Through comedy, of course. So that's what I've been thinking about, man. You know me, dog. You know me, dog. I'm just that, you know, I'm in and out of feelings, in and out of thoughts, trying to collect myself. Very excited about tomorrow evening. Man, I wonder how it's gonna go, but at the same rate, I've given it all the thought that I've been meaning to give it. I've done the homework. I've gotten pregnant with the thoughts. I'm literally going into, I'm birthing tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I'll be giving birth. And that's, you're like, how's that like pregnancy? It's like a C-section, that's what that is, you know? Because, you know, reg pregnancies, you go there, when's it gonna come out? It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be a week from now. C-section babies, you know what, that shit's dropping right now. Why? We decided to. That's why. Exactly like pregnancy. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. As a pregnant lady, you're like, man, my body's gonna change. I'm gonna come out of this experience a different person. I wonder if my loved ones are still gonna love me for who I am and the new person that I am. Samesies with the jokes. Drop the jokes. I'm like, I wonder if my loved ones are still gonna love me. Going through some changes. Literally the same thing. I know. But that's where we're at today. What an exciting weekend, ladies and gents. I don't know what you guys did, but I've been getting prepared. I know the UFC was on, UFC 273, big event, a lot of big fights. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but don't you doubt that when I got up Sunday morning, a little bit later than usual, and caught myself in a little tug of war before getting ready to hop out of bed, if you know what I'm talking about, if you catch my drift, I got a chance to sit down and watch the highlights afterward, and it was beautiful. I watched 3 highlights. Who did I watch, man? I wrote down people's names because You know, I'm not an expert. Not an expert. I gotta write the names down so I don't forget. Let's see. Congratulations to everybody, but the reason why I wanted to talk to you all about this briefly, if I may, it's because here's the thing. If you ever had any moments in your day or your week or your month or year, and you're like, man, am I a tough guy? Am I a tough lady? If you're, chances are, if you're asking that question, you're probably not. You're probably not. But if you need any reassurance as to why you're not a tough guy or a tough lady, and you are in your own special way, but I'm talking like, you know, the type that's like, man, I wonder if I could throw one down, throw one up, catch one in the middle. Go watch a couple of these fights. Just go watch a couple of these professionals, the men and women who get in there and just take it to a whole new level. Then I think that answer will become crystallized in your mind that no, you're not a fighter, no, you're not a tough guy or a tough lady, although you are in your own special way. But you know what I mean, in that sense that, man, when it comes down to it, I'll go toe to toe, knee to knee, shoulder to shoulder with anyone. But check yourself before you wreck yourself. Couple of shout outs. Some of my favorite fighters were fighting. Again, I'm not a professional, I'm just a fan of the sport, especially over the pandy, that we got a chance to kind of like buckle down, you know, appreciate the small things in life. One fight that I saw that was real amazing, it was between Hamza Chimaev, shout out to Hamza, versus Gilbert Burns. If you didn't catch that fight, go watch the highlights. If you watched the fight, what a showdown. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Because here's the thing, before that, again, I'm not an expert, but before, I kind of have what some might call an eye for things. I've got an eye for things. You know, I can see certain things. I'm sure some of you guys can relate. Some of you ladies can relate. You know, you can tell where's that, you know, where's that special sparkle. And when I've come across Hamza Chimaev about a year and a half ago, again during the pandy, and I saw his slow come up, I could see it. This guy is a bad motherfucker, and congratulations. Also, Gilbert Burns, what a bad motherfucker that guy was. Because here's the thing, I think up until now everybody was talking about, you know, Hamza being probably a, you know, title contender, and he most definitely is. But I think we all learned a little something. I think Hamza probably learned a little something too. Again, not a fighter in any shape or form, so, you know, don't take my word for it. But I think, and even he said, I watched a couple of the interviews afterward, he came out and said, I think I wanted to go in there and, like, you know, take Gilbert's head off, or like go for the kill, but that's the thing, when you get to that level of elite athleticism, warrior mentality, just, you're at the top of your game is what that is. You can't just go in there and be like, man, I'm just gonna, you know, one shot, one kill that dude, or, you know, just because they're both, all of them, whoever is matched up with, most of the UFC fights are. That's why I like the UFC, because it's for reals. You know what I'm talking about? It's not like there's actual talent and you gotta, you know, step by step, you gotta go through that. It's one of those rare things these days that actually is to a large degree built on merits, you know? And that's what I like, man. I really believe Hamza can achieve a lot, but I think he learned a lot. I think that tells, you know, and you can extrapolate things in life, and you don't even need to be a fighter, but that's exactly it. What I learned from this is that, you know, you got to go in there with somewhat of a game plan, and he had a game plan. I think what he did in the ring was fantastic. Obviously, like, I can't do that shit, so I'm not even going to comment, like, if it's, you know, but I think at one point he mentioned that his coaches were like, you know, telling him this, that, and the other, but he was relentless, and he wanted to just go in there and, like, be explosive. Which is why at the end of the fight, if you sit down and watch the interviews, his face is all just because Gilbert just landed here, there, everywhere. Holy smokes. And I think that was a wake-up call for Hamza. If he wants to, you know, go up against, I don't know the weight classes that well. I think he'd be in the same weight class as Kamaru Usman, which Kamaru is, he's top dog. You know, he's the big cheese. He's the big cheese. So that's, you know, seeing what happened with Gilbert Burns, you cannot go in there with that same attitude because, man, again, if they're in the same weight class, I think they might be, if I'm not mistaken. But Kamaru Usman is like, got a lot of respect for him. I think he's like, when I look at him, he looks like a human nuclear bomb. He just looks so compact, big yet lean, strong, explosive. He can go, you know, he's got a good standing game. He's got that good ground and pound. So again, it's gonna be interesting to see how all these cards play out and how all these guys go up against each other. What's in store for everybody? Again, congratulations to everybody. And I didn't get a chance to watch the fights. I just watched the highlights and only some of them. But I try to, you know, keep up as best as I can with my schedule and everything. Shout out to everybody. That was an amazing fight. One of the best fights actually that I've seen in a while. Another fight that was also amazing. Again, I wrote down the name so I don't mess it up. Volkanovski, defending champ, versus the Korean Zombie. Hell of a fight. Congratulations, champ. And again, these guys are just, again, if you had any doubts, if you're wondering, man, you're not. Dude, you're not. You're not. And if you want to be, take it to that professional realm. Start wherever you want to start. Start at a local gym, at a local jiu-jitsu bar, a karate barbecue or something. Just, you know, one step at a time. Mix it in, little by little. Work your way up. But you know, that question in my mind's been answered a long time because I'm like, you know what, there's just different types of personalities and mentality, and like I would never, I can't do that. I'll live through you guys vicariously because, you know, your boy's got the inner warrior that is fucking ready to go, but also ready to like have a nice chat just to see if we can avoid conflict. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody keep your cool, man. You know? But if it comes down to it, baby, if it comes down to it, I wiggle and wobble my way out of any situation, baby. Fast. Curious. That's me. And also another fight that I watched was Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan. And I watched their first fight, which was a little, you know, that's the first fight was a little bit, you know, questionable. You know, again, not taking anything away from these guys. You all are fucking like, yeah, you got my mad respects, hands down. Killers, champs, go-getters. The second fight I watched, again, the highlights, and I'm not a professional. I don't know. There was different takes on it. Some say it should have gone to Peter Yan. Some say no, Aljamain deserved it. And to be honest, man, if I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna go with the judges on what they decided, and I think, yeah, congratulations to Sterling. So there you go. Wins all around. And you know, that's, again, these competitions are so tough and so like I think if it was a simulation and you were to just run it 100 times, it would be really even. It'd be like, you know, 49-51 this guy, 48-52 the other, whatever, you know, that's what it is. So amazing. I really like the UFC. Hopefully one day, I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. Life's mysterious like that, you never know. Would I like to attend a UFC fight one day? Yes, definitely. We'll see. Still got a lot of mileage on this bod right here. Still got a long way to go. You never know, baby boy. You never know. But congratulations to everybody. And yeah, if you've ever had any questions in your mind, like, man, I think I'm a tough guy. You're not. Okay. Settled. Because you got to be able to, you know, because there are guys who and ladies who will just take it up to that level and take you into the depths of the ocean, and you think you're a swimmer. Nah. You're like, you're more like a, you can kick it in the jacuzzi, you know what I'm talking about? You know, you can kick it in the warm water pool, you feel me? But, you're not the type that's gonna go out into the depths of the ocean, wrestle a couple of damn octopuses, and cook it in the water. You're not that dude, you're not that lady. Most of us aren't. So it's good to recognize what you're good at and what you're not good at, and, give respect where it's due. Shout out to all these ladies and guys going out there. Yeah, whenever I do get a chance, I sit down, I either watch the highlights, or if I can, sit down and watch the game. You know what I'm talking about. That's what it is. Paid in full, baby. Let's make sure everybody gets paid in full. Fuck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am hella excited because, again, tomorrow is the official day, man. It is. And I'm wondering what I'm going to be doing in terms of, there's a part of me that wants to record it, and I have that option, but there's also a part of me that's just like, focusing on the night. So we'll see how it goes. I've still not made up my mind, but nonetheless, I'm excited. Gonna go up on stage, gonna do my whole 5-minute set that I've prepared in my mind, and that'll be it. It's gonna be and I'm obviously hoping for the best, going out there with an open heart, open mind, open up all the orifices around the city. That's what it is, baby. And I'm just, I'm not making too much of it in my head. I'm not making too little of it. Because I remember the other day, maybe it was sometime last week, I had a brief conversation with my aunt, and she was like, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? I was just like briefing her in. And I told her I'm going up on this Tuesday. And she's like, oh, I'm so excited for you, and you're gonna do great, you're gonna do well. And I obviously thanked her, very excited. At the same time, she's like, oh, what are you gonna do after? And to me, this is just the beginning. So, I've never been the type to, go out there and compare myself with anybody. I'm not out there trying to compete with anybody other than myself. It's literally the first of many other steps that we've got along this journey to go. And again, it's like pregnancy, baby. It's like pregnancy. I've been thinking, I've been doing my just working on that breathing, baby. Oh, 49. Oh, 42. Okay, oh, baby, that's what it is. It's ready to pop out. Oh man. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit emotional. I'm a little, in the greatest way possible, because we're giving birth, baby. That's what it is. How could you not be excited? So wherever you are, whether you're really pregnant with, real babes, or if you're out there pregnant with jokes, if you're out there pregnant with a project and again, that's the beauty of it. It just helps to see, just having that clear comparison, what's like pregnancy like in your mind. It's exactly like comedy. I think the pain is, you go through the ups and downs. When you're pregnant, you're hormonal. You might be crying here and there. Hormonal crying all day, every day, baby. So you feel me? I'm on the same page as the ladies who are pregnant. So shout out to the ladies with the babies. And we're in this together. We're in this together. More or less. More, less, more. It's more. It's pretty much the same, I know. Oh, man. Because I'm like, I've been thinking about this, man. I've been thinking about this. Also been thinking about this. Like, what am I, who am I like? What am I like? I'm like, okay, pregnant ladies, Check that box, definitely like a pregnant lady. I get it. What else am I like? What else am I identical to? What else do I resemble in my mind, at least? Fucking Batman, dude. Fucking Batman. There, I said it. I meant it. You know? Fucking Batman. Let's go through the similarities. Bruce Wayne, aka the Batman. You know? Lost his parents. I've lost a parent. You know? Half samesies. Bruce Wayne lost his parents, was left out there in the world to figure out what he wants to do, and he decided he's going to go out there and fight justice. Find out what kind of guy he is. I lost a parent. I was out here trying to figure out what kind of guy am I. What do I want to go fight for justice? You know, things that I thought about. Batman. He's got himself the Catwoman to play with now and again. Your boy's tussled with a couple of cat ladies here and there, not gonna lie. Samesies. You know? Batman's got the Batmobile. I got an economy sedan with samesies. At least, you know, in the recent one, pretty much samesies, you know? So a lot of similarities. Batman lives in a cave, hardly goes out. Guess what, dude? I pretty much live in a cave, rarely go out, unless it's business time, unless there's justice to be served or ordered. He serves justice. He takes care of justice. He's no way. He's ordering justice. No, he's serving justice. I'm ordering justice. Samesies. When you think about it, it's like the similarities are uncanny. It's ridiculous. So that's what I decided, dude. That's what I decided. I decided I'm basically a pregnant Batman. That's what I am, baby. Emotional? Fuck yeah. Check it off. Somewhat of a recluse. Somewhat, you know? You know? Not a total recluse, but out there. But mostly in here. You know? Batman. Wears a lot of dark clothes. I wear a lot of dark jeans. Samesies? Yeah. Pretty much. Doesn't have a father, Batman, but has an older, affectionate man in his life. I also long for that father figure. Some days it's, yeah, I think about it. Maybe if I had an Alfred. Also samesies. Where's my Alfred? Samesies. You know? We're in here, ladies, gentlemen. We're doing it. We really are. We're growing. We're growing. I can feel it. I'm excited. There's so many things happening. My God, I wonder what you all are up to. Congratulations on the new promotion. Congratulations on the new job promotion out there. You, yes, you. Congratulations. Congratulations on maybe you quit your job and you decided to go down a new path. Also, congratulations to you. Maybe you're in a relationship and you decided to take it up another level. Maybe you're like, man, it's time to move in. It's time to get in each other's face, baby. It's time to get close and personal. Congratulations. You're like, man, I'm sick and tired of being crystal clear as to which toothbrush is mine because I'm living on my own and there's only one toothbrush. But now you're walking there, bathroom, 2 brushes. It's that month where you went out there to buy one blue, one red. They ran out of, you know, red. They only had blue, so now you got 2 toothbrushes that are both blue. Now you're kind of, crossing that boundary between, am I using my brush or am I using my boo-boo's brush? And at this point, if you care about whose brush you're using, what kind of relationship are you in? Because at the end of the day, if you're going in there playing that tonsil tennis, baby, doesn't matter whose brush you're using, maybe, of course, especially if someone's got some sort of a, but to each their own. You gauge that relationship and how comfortable are you. Maybe you're like, fuck it, fuck two. You know what? It's all about saving the money. One toothbrush between this couple. Maybe you're like that, flossing with the same floss, dude. I've seen it, done it. You make sure your partner is right next to you and just run the line, baby. That's what it's called, running the line. Run the line, one line, back and forth, and that's it. That's it. Toothpaste. You could save a ton on. Congratulations on saving toothpaste. One partner starts to brush, they're finished. You go spit right into the other partner's mouth. Now they can use the same, and it's already, because that's the thing. Don't you hate it when you put like toothpaste on the toothbrush and you forget to wet it under the water, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have to use my own saliva to soften it up and get a good foam action going in the mouth. Well, now you don't need to. It's like ready to go foam for you. Congratulations, I'm happy. Maybe you're tired of peeing alone. Maybe you're sick and tired of peeing alone. Congratulations, now you can pee together simultaneously in the shower, if you're cool with it. And you're like, I'm already there. Well, again, congratulations, you are on the right track. Fucking right track. Love it. Maybe you guys are out there, thinking about starting families. Speaking of pregnancies and babies, maybe you're out there thinking about starting a family men and women. You're out there, I see you grinding. It's beautiful, man. Relationships are awesome. Relations are great. Relationships, shipping, sailing, cross-pollinated, creating life. Maybe you're together and you're like, man, what if we get pregnant and we create something that's maybe close to what some might say is the path of comedy or a comic. Hey, excuse me. It was a good solid sneeze, baby. That's what it is. Bless you. No, bless you. Thank you. It's always good to sneeze. It's always good to, don't ever hold it in, man. Don't ever hold it in. 9 out of 10 men hold it in, and it results in hernias. 9 out of 10 men suffer from hernias caused by holding in sneezes. 7 out of every 12 ladies actually holds it in and ends up getting an extra day of your period. Wondering why your period's always running. Oh man, my period's going an extra day, like because you didn't let out to sneeze. It's all about a pressurized system. Keep that machine well oiled. Check the pipes. You got to release some air, here and there. So that's what it's all about, man. I'm just looking out for everybody's well-being and health. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm pretty much like, I'm like vitamins. I'm pretty much like vitamins. Vitamins, pregnant ladies, and Batman. The trifecta, baby. That's what it is. Solving justice. Creating pregnancies. It's in support of pregnancies. Fucking supportive of pregnancies. And vitamins. And those three, without the other two, is just a complete chaos. So I feel great. I feel excited. And I have no idea what you're all out there doing, but what I do know is that we all gotta believe, and there are treasures to be hunted. You and I are pretty much treasure hunters. You can add that to the list as well. Today we're just making a list. And you and I are like treasure hunters. oh, let's go treasure hunt, you'll say. I'm like, marks, it's X marks the spot is what I'll say. Follow the trail, follow the map. That's what we're doing. We're like going out there in search of, literal gold, metaphorical gold, allegorical gold, baby. It's all out there, and we're searching without end, within, mostly within, to dig for the gold, you and I. And it's just that deep notion of, yes, I can achieve anything. I too can be a big boy. I'm a big man now, as well. You're a big lady. You feel me out there and here? You know what I'm saying, baby? That's what it is. Just fucking trying to find that mineral, baby, and the depths of the ground within, digging. So dust it off. What is this? This dust. Keep dusting, baby. My middle name's Dustin. It's not, but I wish in this context it was. Yeah, because I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, I see you every day. You get up. You put your, like all of us who've practiced wearing pants. You put one foot in and then you're like, man, what do I do from here? And it usually follows by putting the other foot in. So you put your pants on one foot at a time, like most of us. Although there have been times where I've planted the pants on the opposite end of the room and I just fucking ran it, baby. I fucking ran it. Got up in the air, feet first, both feet. I do it maybe once a month. Just to, I don't want to be another statistic, baby. I'll tell you that much. I don't want to be another statistic. And I'm sick and tired of people who are like, man, is there a way to, wear pants differently? Of course. A lot of people go from, they go hip first and then reach for the toes. I go toe first, reach for the hip. I sometimes roll it on backwards. Just to, if I really want something, if I really want to keep something safe, I'll flip my pants inside out just to, have that pocket inside, baby. And sure, the lining's not falling on the outside, and maybe that's a little bit loose, but at the end of the day, if anybody wanted to reach into the pockets and get the gold, baby, nobody's getting in there to get the gold. It's only me, because I gotta now undo the belt. I'm in charge. You're in charge, is what I'm trying to say. You're in charge. You're controlling your pants wearing routine every day. And like, fuck it, I've had enough of pants. Fucking kilt it up, baby. Kilt it up is what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to promote kilt since 2005, 2007. I've been trying to promote it. We need to get that going. It's just, makes sense. Summer, spring, fall, it makes sense. Winter time, fuck no, but like, spring, summer, fall, we can rock that shit, totally. And the colors, they're great. Green plaid, a little bit of hints of red. Fuck it up, baby. Kilts all day, every day. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, that we're every day trying to build ourselves, and you really gotta believe. There's nothing that should literally stand in your way. You're the only one standing. Get out of the way, man. Get moved, dude. Ladies, get out of your own way. Is what I'm telling myself, and what I encourage everybody else to just move into the shoulder, baby. Move into the shoulder. Don't occupy it for too long, because you can't just be in the shoulder lane all day either. You gotta make up your mind. Go for it. That's what I'm doing. You can find these wonderful products, these beautiful videos that are uninterrupted, no edits, no filters, none of that. There's nothing corporate about this. We're the most anti-corporate indie production that's out there. And sure, one day when it's all scaled up, we might go corporate. You never know. But in the meantime, we're gonna stay true to our heart, which is an independent heart, one heart. We're one heart, you and I, bonding through the veins that connect us. we're mixing blood. That's not good. We're seeing who's got the same type of blood. What's your blood type? I don't know mine. And we're mixing and matching. Whoever, man, donate blood, I think. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. We're blood people, made of blood, not vampires. More just in need of blood. Man, that really sounds like vampires, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying. People who thrive on blood. Man, more and more I think about it, we're like vampires. Shit. We're also, we got the ladies who are like, you know what? I'll just here's a pint of blood. I don't need it. So half vampires, half donating blood. We're into that philanthropy is what I'm trying to get to today. All right, you gotta think of others. It's not just you. It's not just me. It's all of us. We're one. We're like a circle, like an oval. We're like the Earth, a not so perfect circle, but it's more a spherical. It's been beat up. They're asteroids. It's fucking, dude. I'm sick and tired of that's what it is. You go in the valleys. You go in and you notice a big old. The ground's been there's just it's so uneven. Thank God. I'm so happy that the asteroids hit the Earth and wiped out all the big dinosaurs. Just walking around, not contributing anything. What a lame bunch of animals those guys were. But hindsight, fossil fuels, which again, actually, you know what? Fuck dinosaurs, dude. If they weren't around, we wouldn't even have fossil fuels that we'd be fighting over to this day. Fuck dinosaurs through and through. I'm so glad that we ran those monsters off this beautiful planet, our home. It's ours. Nobody else's. It's ours. We're not sharing. I don't care who's coming down here, mister. I don't care who's coming down. I don't care what they're proposing. 3 tits? Fuck, that's really enticing. But I don't care how many tits they're offering you, okay? You stand your ground. They're really, oh man. The fellas are big fellas too, huh? So they're really running that alpha game. So we've really got no choice, you're saying. Is that what I'm hearing out here? So it's fight or make love, essentially, isn't it? Okay. Well, you know me, I'm a lover, so there goes that theory out the window. We're not fighting because we're lovers. We're mating with the multiple tit people, the fellas that are 10 feet tall. Well, oh man, if the fellas are 10 feet tall, fuck, dude. We need to get everybody on the juice fast, dude. If they're coming, we need to get juice in. That'll get everybody juiced up. Hey, America. Hey, world. Do you need motivation to get in shape? You're always like, man, I want that summer bod. Forget the summer bod. You're going to need a bod that'll protect you against the 3-titted species that are coming over here to take over our planet. They're also got 10 feet dudes. They're dudes. I don't know what they call them. We'll call them dudes, okay? That's what they've got. They're coming in, I think, hypothetically. And, that's what it's just good to be prepared. Good to be prepared. We start juicing up, we start getting everybody jacked up, and they see us just fucking, maybe we should do group exercises, synchronized group exercises. Nothing throws off another species like synchronized exercises. Toe curls, hamstring pull-ups, chin downs, bicep hurls, baby. Every time you curl, you hurl. Just projectile curling and hurling at the same time. They see that we're working together. They'll see that. They're like, you know what? These guys have got it down. They're into health and fitness. They're into keeping a good diet. They're into exercising. They're into keeping things in order and in check. Let's not disrupt the order is what they'll say, hopefully. Maybe they're into men. Maybe their gyms are all like, maybe they're shitty gyms from like the 1920s. Maybe they got those like round dumbbells. You know what I'm talking about? The barbells and the dumbbells that were like round at the end. Like the early days, like how we had strong men and women, mostly men, but you know what I'm talking about, those ones. Maybe they're like working with old school equipment. All of a sudden they see us pulling and pushing on these magnificent, beautiful machines that we've created through our mind and technology that we've crafted. And sure, we may have had a little help from extraterrestrials down the line. Who knows? I mean, the 1920s to 30s and then the 40s. Holy shit, did we just go, woo, flying off into space? How did that happen? Rumors, murmurs. I have no idea, but, you know, ingenuity, human ingenuity, that's how we got here together. One step at a time, one stone at a time. One, you know, man, and we've lost some good ones out there too, but we've also gained some great ones, which is nice. So hindsight, everything's looking on the up and up. I'm happy about it. Things are improving on a daily. Things are literally improving on a daily. Once they stopped, but then they started to improve again. So I'm happy to see that going on. Everything's looking spiffy, baby. Everything's looking spiffy. Everything's looking gooch. Everything's looking dandy. I, for one, feel like we should all go celebrate by we should just celebrate. We should celebrate. I don't know. You celebrate how you want to celebrate, but I'm just trying to out here promote celebrations, coming together, also leaving together too, because it's so easy to come together, but like leaving together, that's always been an issue with some people. Are like, man, there's like odd number of people. How do we fit everybody in the car? As long as you get down there, parking's not available. We're gonna have to park on the street. But you come together, you leave together. We're a family. We're a family. No man gets left behind. No lady gets left behind. Unless you're really being a burden on the community, in which case, man, like we've gone out of our way to help everybody, and there are just some slackers out there. I'm sick and tired of that one mooch, dude. That one mooch who relentlessly refuses to just pull up his sleeves, or he's got no sleeves. God, he's had it hard. No sleeves, huh? Not even one, huh? Not even one sleeve. Not even just a sleeve. Not forget the shirt. Not even one sleeve, dude. You can't give out if doesn't have a sleeve. Okay, what are we gonna do with this guy? I swear to God, if he comes in here with no sleeve again, I'm gonna lose it. Or I might gain it. I don't know. I'm gauging it. We'll see. We're just learning and growing together, you and I. It's fantastic to be amongst you, despite that. You know, I get it. We're not in that physical contact mode right now. But guess what? As of tomorrow evening, the phoenix shall rise. The phoenix is about to come from under the. Where do phoenixes live? Under some ashes. The phoenix will come out from under the ashes, flap his fucking wings, and, you know, doesn't really make sense for a feathered friend to be in fire and ashes, you know, considering the feather situation. But hey, we're a phoenix, okay? What did I say in the beginning? We're pregnant bat people. We're pregnant Batman. That's right. Picture that. Pregnant Batman. That's what I want to see. The next Batman, the most darkest Batman. You don't even see the whole, gradually it's gotten so dark, it's just pitch black. But then you'll see a nice little bump that's what it'll be. The next Batman will be like no lights. Save a hell of a lot of money on production, I'll tell you that, you know? Easy on the eyes, debatable. We'll call it, you know, because you already have neo-noir, it'll be new-noir, new-noir, you know? Just a couple of dimly lit lights, and then poor lighting everywhere else. We're just like, because we're dark, but we're light. We're dark and light. We're like off. We're off white and off black. We're gray. We're gray. And good lighting, we're gray. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Thank you for all the love and support. You can find these wonderful productions. They're made, they're handmade, they're made with I make them with my own feet. Everything's handmade, hand grown, grain fed. Low key, a little bit of animal cruelty, not gonna lie. Just low key animal cruelty, just to keep everybody in line. Folks, you gotta fall in line, baby. You can't be, can't be too loose. Feel me? We're top of the food chain for the time being. And you let them know who's in charge. Who's large and in charge? You are. Fuck yeah, baby. Daddy's back. Papa's out here taking names, kick him, but you'll find these videos on the YouTubes, on the Instagrams, on the Patreons. It'll mean a hell of a lot to me if you go out there on the Patreons or on the YouTubes or on the Instagrams. Follow, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Talk about it with your family. Get a second mortgage. Start that new job that you've been dying to start. Forget it. Little Jimmy doesn't need to go to college. You can learn everything online these days. You get that Corvette. You fucking deserve it, Daddy. And Mama, if you're out there, Mama, you deserve that beautiful bracelet that you had your eye on the entire year. And those gosh darn kids, if they just knew how to give a proper gift. It's everybody coming together. We're all learning. We're all growing. And you can find these wonderful videos again on Instagram, on the YouTube, on Patreon. If you like to support your boy, support him. If you don't like to support your boy, support him anyway. And if you don't really want to support your boy, go ahead and support him anyway. And I'll see you guys back here again on Wednesday and Friday. Peace out. We'll talk about everything real soon. I promise. Fucking peace out, baby.